Hello and welcome back. As you can tell from the loveliness behind me, the biomass fuel plant has stopped doing anything. If we go ahead and take a look at it, we'll notice it's not burning any fuel. Now the reason is this is the only form of fuel in the game that only turns on when it's needed. So off camera, what I did was just like last episode, built an ugly coal power plant with another 6 coal plants working on that over there in the same area off to the side. And the reason why I built it off to the side last time is I want to utilize all 4 of those nodes. Now to do that, I'm going to need a couple more things from our unlock station. I need a better miner that instead of giving me 60 out of a normal node, it'll give me 120. And then if I bump that up, I can get 270 coal a minute out of each one of those ports. Now, how would I do that? I'd have to use power shards. Well, I'm going to have to get more power shards as well, but it's all part of the process. And this will keep on running everything here while I'm working on things. Now, not only is that going to be a problem, you'll say, well, if you have 270 coming in and out, you only have a belt that can handle 120 a minute. And you're right. That does only handle 120 a minute. But the next step up is 270. Look at the aurora. Did you know the northern lights? There's also the southern lights. Very pretty. So if I'm getting, quick math really fast, 270 out of every one of those, I'm going to have 1080. If I take 1080 and I know each coal plant uses 15, that means I can have 72 coal power plants. That means 72 makes 75 megawatts of power. I'll have 5,400 megawatts of power. Now, not only that, but 72, and for every 6, I need 3 water extractors. So I can do that in my head nice and easy. 36 water extractors. That's why I didn't want to put anything down in that water just yet, and I want to make it nice and pretty. Let me know if you'd like to see that whole process. It will probably take more than an hour to do. Or if you would rather just poof, there it is. I do enjoy building them, but it is kind of an arduous task. Now, in order to unlock some of these things quickly, I have decided to, on one of those coal power plants, there's a miner going to a storage container, and that's all it is. And it just fills the storage container up. And what I have done is ran over there with an empty inventory. As you see, I'm not always empty. Grabbed as much as it was there, which was a full container. And then I came back home and created this abomination. Just a storage container, kicking out coal into a foundry. Now I had these 2 iron nodes up here doing a whole lot of nothing. So I had them pumping out iron. That's 30 and 30, 60. Don't care. Well, I bumped it up. So now it's lagging a little. Normally without this being overclocked, it only needs 45. So it was more than enough to actually meet our demands. Once that gets to going, then these are going to start having no problem. So anyways, that's what I ended up doing. And then there's 2 things. There's iron. Sorry. Did I say iron? Yeah, I said iron there. It makes steel. Steel ingots, and then I just simply split it into steel ingots for steel beams and steel ingots for steel pipes. Now you'll notice this needs 30 and that needs 60, and if that's only kicking out 45, well, that's not exactly efficient, is it? This is ugly because I need these guys. I don't want to go off and build a steel plant only to turn around and rip it down or sit there and go, woe is me. It doesn't do quite the production that I wished it would. So instead, I just have this off to the side because I need these steel beams and steel pipes in order to unlock more milestones. Speaking of which, I also put this guy up on a foundation because I was tired of jumping at him every single time. The only bad part is these corner pieces. I don't have a corner piece yet. I could go get it out of the awesome shop. So let's go ahead and select one of those milestones so we can get it out of the way. So here we have advanced steel pipe production. It'll give us all this. Oh, good. We can get motors and stators. We needed those. But this is the main goal here, is this Mark II. Now, I also want this Mark III belt. It'll also give us the bigger storage containers. But that's fine. That's fine. So let's do this. And click, click, click a lot. And we need a few more of those and some more pipes. I was slick enough to do this off to the side. And we need some pipes. Of course, that's the top container that I have over here. Grab two. You know what? I'm going to grab you guys just so I have you in my inventory so we're not running back and forth. Okay, that's still going to happen, but it's not going to run back and forth as much. Hit it. All right.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Nice. All right, so what she's saying is we could go over here to this location. Remember, we put in power shards to increase his efficiency. We wanted him at 200%, so he'd kick out 120. We can reclaim those now. What does he use? 12.5? It's actually more efficient to use a Mark I and bump him up. But we could reclaim that if we turned around and... We're going to need a few things first. We'll need encased industrial beams. And we're going to need 2 more automated miners. Now, I know that he's got one built into him already, but it doesn't stack. Or at least it didn't. Maybe they changed that. I would love that if that's the case. So what did I say? 10. We can hammer out 10 real quick. We'll make... That always faces away whenever I make that thing. So we'll make 10 of these real fast. And we can reclaim those shards. Let's try and make just one portable miner and see if they made it smart enough. They did not make it smart enough. See, I'm still missing a portable miner. So, just like the belts, if I wanted to change the belt out, wrong button. If I wanted this Mark I to be a 2, I just aim at it. I don't have to delete it and re-put it. Same with the miner. I can just select the higher one, and now it's yellow, saying, hey, if I left click, it's going to be more powerful. Now you can see how the skin, like these panels up here, are a little different. This is all built up and bigger on the side. The ladder is still there. little bit more impressive. You can see the small difference between the two since that's a Mark 1 behind it. Mark 1 that's off right now. Oh, that's a plate line that stopped up. So now if we go in and look at it, now it'll reclaim my shards automatically. But now he's at 120. Now he uses 15 megawatts. But he is still doing what he's supposed to do. What a drop. Bloop. All right. So there's that fun stuff. Our guy still isn't back yet, though. We're going to unlock a few things in the MAM. So a few more things that we're going to end up doing here. Did I grab? Yes, I did grab coal. Whee, backwards. Okay. Few more things that we're going to deal with here today. I'm going to grab that. So in here, we have sulfur. Now, this is going to allow us to get explosives, which is pretty handy. Start research.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Okay, nice, short, and sweet. Now, in preparation for this situation, I already put a container of sulfur, a container of coal, and I have this constructor. So you can come down here to black powder, and he'll actually make it for us. He'll make 30 a minute. So I'll let him do his thing. I even labeled him for you. Look at that. Hey, aren't I nice? Okay, while he's doing that, because that's our next step, we actually need that. Let's look back in this and see what else we can do. I believe we can do a few more things. That'll be handy. Don't quite have the 500 yet. I mean, I could sit around and wait for it, but I don't want to, since I don't have a line going, I don't want to spend them. Medical properties. I do want to do that. I think that's going to unlock 2 more nodes for us. And mycelia and 10 of those guys. We should be able to make those here. No problem. There they are, stators. Oh, man. Takes a little bit, doesn't it? Or does it? Man, time flies when you're having fun, right? Go to mycelia. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need the mycelia. That would help. Let's go ahead and unlock that as well. See what these two are. They have to be inhalers. Yep.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants.
All right. We can go in here and start this one as well.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions.
Not the
Unfortunately,
scurvy.
it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
In other words, you don't look that pretty. All right, we'll do this one as well. So this will give us quite a few options.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Very nice. Go ahead and do this nutritional process as well.
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for Pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available.
Man, this is unlocking all this stuff episode, isn't it? Completed.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
Probably. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. All right. So that gave us a lot of different options. Now, those inhalers you have to make here at this bench. So what I'm going to do is... I'll just take everything. Take all. So in here, you have quite a few options. Some are better than others. It really depends on what you're doing. So this one, it's 10, but you have to have the stuff from your enemies. So if you're going out and getting a bunch of them, this is one way you could go. This one uses a little bit of everything. The burl nuts, it's 5, but remember, you get 5 from each plant you go to. So instead of that being 2.5 bars of health, if you add 2 burl nuts and one of these guys, you can make more inhalers. Now, the big difference in these going to be, well, here's this other one real quick. 5, that's kind of expensive, and then it's hard to find mycelia. Therapeutic inhaler, once again, this is for the protein. This would probably be good if you're in the swamp. So these are the ones that I would rather do. Right now, I'm not going to do a lot. I'll do maybe 10. And there's a reason I am sparing, okay? I have other uses for things. Go ahead and put the mycelia here to where I can forget where it was. No, that's what's going to happen. What did I miss? That, and that. Yeah, that's everything, right? Yes. All right, he's back. Let's see what else we can unlock while we're jabbering away here. We wanted Mark 3 as well. Okay, we got that. We got that. Now we just need more plates. Well, fortunately, we have a plate factory. All right, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. One to grow on. All right, and then while we're over here, grab more of those, and the rotors. Go ahead and grab. How many rotors do I have now? 3? Oh, hey, there's a ladder there. We'll just keep on keeping on. Hit it, Jonesy. All right.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Whoa. Too much there, huh? What else was I needing? Or something else I was needing. Oh no, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. We'll need that for that, and then beams for that. We'll go up here to our handy dandy man. He's been doing his thing for a good, 5 minutes or so? Yeah, buddy. Give me all that sweet, sweet juice. All right. Then we can go and unlock explosives. Oh,
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the nobelisks, remember Fixit does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
And hilarious. She forgot hilarious. All right, you are welcome. Now I know that you were over here screaming, "Hey, there was a white one. That means he's overclocked, doesn't it?" Yes, you are correct. It does mean he's overclocked. So let's go ahead and throw that back in. Need one more portable miner. So now we should be pumping out 60 a minute. Now this guy only needs 45. But we can actually underclock him a little, save a little bit of power. He was getting ready to do his thing, wasn't he? So now we're only going to spend 10.3 megawatts of electricity. And he's going to be happy as a lark, keeping on, keeping on. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. There's no, penalty, except your power grid's going to have more problems than mine will. All right, let's go back in here. We saw a few other things. So I want to get this. It'll give us another hand slot so we can actually put our detonator in the hand slot.
Tool belt expanded. I compounded sulfur's tristatic atom matrix into a quadrimensional gate vortex. You can now carry more stuff.
So here's the detonator. Research that. Now that ate our object scanner. We can make another one, but it's not a big deal. Go back in here real fast and do this. Let's see what these are. I think I remember, but I want to be sure. Yep, and yep.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Okay, so back in the day, the big like holy grail of items that you could do was compacted coal. I never really did compacted coal because if there's so few sulfur nodes and a majority of them aren't around coal, and if they are, I'm going to use them to make black powder. Now I could split one, I suppose, and do that. But now the other thing I'll need to do compacted coal is a water source. So I have to have three things around each other. Otherwise I got to pipe it in or transport it long distance. But I'll have to have coal, sulfur, a production line to combine the two, and then water. And that just seems excessive. Now, I guess I could put a constructor that is creating compacted coal and then send that from a manufacturing system somewhere to water plus the coal generators, but it just seems unwieldy. And by the time I get to this, I'm already on to the next couple of tiers, which is going to be gas production. So I never really mess with it. Fortunately, there's nothing behind it to where I have to. And you'll notice that one of the things is a hard drive. So I'm going to have find a hard drive. And instead of rolling it to see what I get, hey, the gambling, I have to use it in these. Now, turbo fuel is actually pretty stinking sweet. It produces a ton of energy. And you can either have it, you can do regular packaged fuel, turn that into turbo fuel with the help of coal. There's another thing that I prefer. It's diluted fuel. You basically add water to your fuel source. It's a fun thing to build. It's huge, but if you were impressed by the If you were impressed by that, just you wait. Just you wait. It gets bananas. Okay. Let's make another transport. Well, that does give me more inventory slots. Power expansion. Let's work on that. That's 50. Yeah. Okay, what else do we need? Like, I watched a guy literally go insane just building. I don't have enough for that, do I? Am I out? Getting close. Oh, and the reason why I did this is because at the time I didn't have the space. So what I wanted to do was, if this one was full, I could actually put some up here. It'll run out and then back into this one and fill it. So I doubled it. And you can continually do this. You just have to stagger. On the left-hand side, you see the red arrows on the one below going in and the one above going out. Now, I don't like this process, this way that I built it. I actually have a way that I prefer it. If I was going to do this stacking thing, okay? Whoop. Let's do that one more time and make sure we don't get all the craziness. Okay. Really? I was able to grab all the coal that was in there? Okay. He's stopping. So what you could do is, it's going to seem like that is going to go out, but it's actually not. And I know you're thinking, he did that wrong. It's okay. I would think the same thing. So what you can do is that one an out? No, that one's an in. Fine, we'll go one more higher. So this is what I end up doing, so I don't have to climb up there. Let's say I wanted to make a tall one like this. I come in with my lifts. Like that. Now, climbing all the way up there to put that in is dumb, and why did I do that? That's weird. Don't worry, there's a method to my madness. So, we're going to start on this side. Now, you'll hear this click. You hear that dink? That means it sees something it can snap to. It's not going to snap to that because it's going the wrong way. It can snap to that, though. So if I do that, and then that, and then that. Anything I put down here, hole for instance, is going to go in there, in, instantly come out, into that one, instantly come out, into that one, and then instantly, boop, boop, and it start coming down. So now I don't have to come, if I decide to stack them like this, I don't have to run in, climb to the top, hit E, and manually put them in way up here. I can just put them in at the bottom. It's another way also if you want to store things. So instead of going into a bottom container like that, if I wanted to double this up, I could turn around and put this plus one above it, plus one above it, and have this go up to the first one, then down, then down. This will fill up first because it's on the bottom, but it has capacity built into it, which is nice. Okay, so here, let me go ahead and start this guy up. I wanted him to do encased frames while we were talking. I forgot to turn him on. Once again, I just built stuff to make it a little bit easier for us. He would actually have been good if I'd have remembered. Okay, would have been good. Oh well. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Let's go make bombs. All right. So we have the Nobelisk. I built it and then don't put stuff in. Squirrel. There's a reason. There's a reason. All right. So in here is where you build black powder and the nobes. So you need pipes plus the powder. I have to give a shout out to another creator on this crazy YouTube. Steven Builds Stuff. He is currently to the northeast in a desert biome. It's supposed to be the most advanced one in the game. I actually like it. It's up in this area here. It's very, well, deserted. But in that area, it's kind of nice because it's just rolling dunes. It's a little tricky to find stuff, but what I like to do is just go out and take these foundations, especially the thick ones, and if I find a node that I don't want to go searching for ever again, I just put that, letting myself know, early game at least, hey, there's a node over there. That way I can see it from dunes and dunes and dunes away. Water over there is a little bit of a problem, but ironically there are a few water sources. But yeah, it's an interesting place to say the least. He's got a fun. He's quite a bit farther than I am. He's traveling from. He just traveled via parachute a long way. He rode this boy all the way up into the sky, or at least he got knocked off by his space elevator because it's close. And then he drifted way down. He can also turn around and build a launcher if he wants to launch himself. That'd be fun. By going into milestones and using hypertubes. I'll get to that and show how to do that as well. All right. Was that enough suspense? You want to see boom booms? Hit R to reload. Here you go. So these stay in your inventory just like your other ammo. Let's make one more for the Gipper. There. They stack in stacks of 50. You cannot destroy your own stuff. You can also not pick any of this up. You don't get an option to. You can blow yourself up, hence why I'm getting away. That was left click to do that. Now, if I hit R again, now whenever I hit left click, if I just click it once, he'll do a soft toss. But the longer I hold it, you'll see these bars show up by my reticles. That's full power. Now I can really whoop, alley-oop it. Okay? Now if I right click, we're going to blow up that one, that one, that one. All in sequence. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? If I could land on a rock, that would help. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now, why do we want boom booms? Well, boom booms. I mean, what more do you want? These annoying gas bags can be destroyed now. Now, they will also destroy trees and bushes. So, if you're not into that, oh man, come on. I get you that time? Yeah, I think I got him that time. So if you don't like all the debris, instead of coming out here and picking stuff up, you can do that. Now you saw I walked into the cloud and got 1 point of damage, right? Let's put our health stuff back in here. Now, if I stand here, I want to show you how effective. So this is the new medical inhaler. Like I said, if I just stand around, you'll see my health start to regenerate. If I use one of these, boom, full health. So don't use them when you only have a little bit of damage done to you. Use them whenever you're severely damaged. Otherwise, or in a battle. What? Oh. Or if you're in a battle of some kind. Now, if you throw this near these berries, it will destroy that plant. So instead of throwing this one there, I'm going to try and get him with the edge of the blast and not destroy the berry, did it? Yeah, so we're good. Berry still, it survived. Now, I don't want to throw a bomb down and get rid of the debris because I don't want to destroy that berry either. What's up, Mr. B? Not close enough. That's close enough. Right on you. Right on you. And there we go. Now, I could parkour this thing or loop it down and just run up. Nice and simple. Boom. Give me my materials. What in the world? It launched me for some reason. Okay. Maybe I hit spacebar and I just didn't realize it. All right. Let's go over here. We need 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't need that many, but I'd rather have extra in my inventory. These are the, yeah. Smart plating. We need some more of these guys, don't we? No, we don't. Why am I grabbing them then? Because I'm a hoarder. I got 3 of them. That's fine. I don't like to run around with the Nobilis on, just in case I accidentally left click. And I'm tossing explosives around that I have to detonate. By the way, they're sticky as well. You can throw them, they'll stick to enemies, and you can detonate. Hey, almost perfect. I got 1 extra. 1 extra. 44. We already got 20. Perfect. All right. So that, and we need wire. Now, I had gone into the Awesome Shop and spent a few tickets on a couple of things. I guess I can show that real quick as well. That's 1,000. A little bit more, that way I have some on me. So, back here in the Awesome Shop, I believe what I did was... No, it wasn't. It was organizing? Oh, look, we can get the billboards. Ugh, how to do that as well. Must have been architecture. So I went in and purchased these catwalks. I like those. They'll make factories look a little prettier. Walls, I didn't get anything except the doors. I believe I did that one of the episodes. Here are the corner pieces I was talking about that you can get. So if that bothers you back at the base where it's got those little slices, it just costs you 5 tickets. Management, that's what it was. So I went in here and got the wall pipe attachments and floor attachments. It just makes a nice, pretty pipe attacher on the floor. See? And you could connect it to that and connect it to whatever you wanted to. Nothing crazy. You could just delete the entire floor and not care about the pipe extractor. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. 5 tickets. Keep on making me tickets, man. Mr. Bean, I don't want to know what you're doing to that splitter. That's... I have to blur that. That does look really bad. I'm impressed. Every guy... Hell, everybody's impressed. All right. I never hit the wrong button. Hit it. All right.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
All right, we can show you what power storage looks like real quick. So here's this lovely, lovely, lovely man. Now, this is one of the few items in the game that can have 2 power cords running to it. The reason why is you want to run them in sequence. So you can run it from here to there, and then there to another one, to another one, to another one, to another one, to another one. Just constant. Otherwise, you'd have a single line going to these constantly, and it's just hideous. So you'll notice this here blinking, and a little bit of whoa. Wow. Can't get up there quite yet. That kind of heat haze coming in up there in this area. You can see it's the haze is distorting what the wire looks like. Now, if you click on this, it'll show your charge rate. Now, no matter what your power... Whoa, what is this? What is going on? My capacity is dropping and going back up. Huh, I'll have to investigate and see what's causing those dips. That's almost like something is wrong with a machine somewhere. Like a power machine. Because it's also, you see my capacity's dropping. It should be stagnant and not dropping at all. Huh. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back to my coal plant and look at it. Possible I made a mistake. Anyways, so this is going to charge at 100 megawatts. All right. Now, eventually, it's going to get up to 100 megawatt hours. It's going to take 1 hour to get up that high. And what it'll do is actually, if we need it, it will drop down and it will turn on if it needs the power. The animation for it is kind of cool. Oh, on the wrong bit there. Let me turn this off. Is he still connected? No, he should not be. So this is him being drained. You see that little generator comes up. You can come up, click on him, and see how much he's discharging at this point. What his capacity is capable of. But really, it's not capacity that you're looking at here. It's he's going to drain himself in 21 minutes and 38 seconds. Now, this is, I wish there was an alarm that would go off. That would be nice. Like a warning bell that, uh-oh, that just happened. Because then I would know I need to go and fix something. Now, once we give him electricity back, he'll calm back down. And now he's back in recharge mode. All right. What was that? Doesn't appear to be happening again. Nothing over here, I don't think. All right. Man. Hypertubes or a truck? Man, the choices. The choices. Okay, so there's some other things that we can use these nobelisks on. Saw them over here. Coming back in? Yep, there he is. One are rocks like this. Now, when they blow up, they will disappear after a set amount of time. So I don't have to blow up that top one if I don't want to. I believe I should be able to get through here now. You can blindly walk through these things, which is scary. But after about, 15, 20 seconds, they'll disappear. Get out my boom, 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 boom stick.
Live, laugh, consume. Harvest.
Is that all of them? Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I saw 4 in here. All right. Harvesting you. Calm down.
Look through the window.
Oh, another one there. The rocks were covering it. See, now it's gone. All right. And then the other things, I believe I saw some up here. Oh, yeah, and I saw you too, buddy. Come on back. Come on. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. See, they're not so bad now that we have the stuff to destroy them, huh? Go ahead and reload that. All right. Now these guys will stand up and emit that funky smelling stuff. They unfurl. If you back away, they'll stop. But if you stay up close enough, this happens. See? But they don't like the boom booms. So typically these things are hiding something in the area. Oh, there's a hole down there. There you go. Special delivery. Man, almost blew up some perfectly good berries. Remember, to get rid of all this stuff, you can use that chainsaw if you want to. So I can get rid of those guys now and get to that. There. Right down your gullet. Put it back up. All right, where did I destroy? What the heck is down there? Well, there's a slug. Geronimo. Okay. Oh. Man, y'all are all over the place down here. What are y'all hiding? See how good I can throw that, and not bad. Got him. Oh, man. There's a big one. Not bad. Did I get him? I didn't get him. Zoop zoop over here. We can jump down there like this is Sparta, but you know what? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, hey, involuntary jump down there like it's Sparta. Oh, man. No. Oh, there's quite a few of these things down here. Get rid of them. Oh, no, buddy. I see ya. Here, special delivery. Oh. Whoa, what? So, there's another thing about these big ones. They jump! Whoa! I'm not supposed to teleport there, buddy. Missed. What the hell happened to you there? Missed. Missed me. Always the wrong direction. All right. Oh, buddy. Sam ore. This is a good find. All right. Great find. Great find. Anything else back here besides the obvious summer sloop? All right. We're going to run power down into here. Oh, I got to jump to that. How making we do parkour? Really? Bump me off? It's my boots. My boots, man. Oh, really? Really? You know what? We're not doing all that. I'm not playing your game. I was going to do it for a laugh and for fun. Take that. Put that in your pipe. You smoke that. Enjoy. My summer sloop.
The effigies ripples through our temples. Our veins nearly touch. It is shy. Notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
No, the opposite of that is a politician. All right. New material.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
All right. So let's see if we have what we need. So, I'll never leave home without it. Never, ever, 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 ever. It's easy to get down here from the looks of it. I just got to run poles. Boom, 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 boom. Now all the baddies are gone. And then we can run that to you. You, my friend, can get electricity. Just happen to have some. And then, guys say, always have enough to throw down One of these bad boys. And now we have alien technology. Let's see what this SAM ore is. What's SAM stand for?
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the
Whoa.
effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
Calm down. All right, let's research this next step. Basically, this is like an ingot of this stuff.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Nice. And then for this, we need 10 of them. Of course, we can go back here. Yeah, we can only make 2. We just need more ore. I know I said 10. What do you want from me here? Like me to go by the book? By the way, if you look at this area, you'll see the stuff show up in there. Okay, well. It was in there. Disappeared on me.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, 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 and mind and melody.
Okay. All right, let's see what we need to make that. We can make 1. We need more wire. We can do a few while we're down here, but not many. Now, wire is our problem. Alien technology. We need 10 there. But we don't have these yet. We don't have these yet. We could do that. We just need 11. So we need 11 of those. We don't have the wire to do it. Dang it. You know what? If I could take this out of this pit. Organization. Nope. Logistics. What is this? Normal. At 60. If I double it, which you know I'm going to. Ugly. Ah, I don't want it to go that way. What are you doing to me, small? All right, let's get back up there. Now we can do this one of two ways. I can either make a ladder all the way up there, or find out what's at the other end of this cave. How are you doing for power? 26. You'll work for a while. I'll also pull power down into here. Just a matter of being on top and looking down. All right. Looks like we are going to benefit from these caves quite a bit. More spiders. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Didn't see you come across that around that rock so fast. We're only down one bar. There's copper. If I was real sadistic, I'd sit down here and ding, 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 the copper. I'm good. Where does the other end of this go? Oh. Hello, boys. Next. Oh, man. Scared me. You're next, buddy. Come on. Come on. Fine, I'll come to you. There. And then... poison. Oh, we have the stuff for that, don't we? Well, I'm not using explosives on those tiny bugs. Might need them for stuff like this. Bad throw. And then this. Always reload, always reload. Oh, what's that up there? I didn't see that. Wonder if I could hit that from here. Nope. Must be part of the overland area. There must be a section you can fall down into. Yeah, that crevice right there, I bet. I hear you. Yep, there you are. I'll say. Great. I miss you. There. Take each other down a little bit each way. That's fine. Well, looks like there's two caves. This one goes outside, it looks like. Oh, and there's a couple spiders. Come on, buddy. Come on. Saw the second one. All right. Bauxite, worthless. And I think this just goes into a circle. Well, more materials that are on a bunch of legs. They're anxious for me to utilize. And that looks like a note over there. Dark. What is that? Coal? Yeah. Coal. And then I think that's a summer sloop over there. Where am I? The hub is that way. It's always fun when you say, where am I? And the game gives you a map. Okay. I'm just south of home. All right. Run up here. And that's... Whee. See if I got this bridge to the top enough. And I'll work a little bit on making some kind of production out of this guy. Yeah, bud, look at that. A little high. But it is what it is, right? Whoa, almost fell back down in there. Like I said, we could build our own thing if we wanted to. Easier to see it from up here. And then just so we're not wasting time, go ahead and build ourselves a storage facility. All right. So now he's going to fill up. I'll pull power down there as well. But I think that's quite a bit for today. Hopefully that's enough to keep you satisfied. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions on what you'd like to see next, I think the next section needs to be a better coal factory. Not quite such an ugly one. And let me know, would you like to see that, or would that be something you aren't interested in? Just get it done already and get on with it. We might be out of coal here. Yep, we're out of coal. So I'll redo that. But now we have all these different locations. That down there, I think there's iron over there too. So maybe we'll make an iron production facility. There's a couple of recipes that I want to find as well. Now I know this map and I know where things are. So I'm going to go looking for hard drives. I assume people would want to see that as well. But if I can get a good recipe for a steel factory, it'll make it even more profitable, or productive, I should say. M. What are you? Oh, pure. That's even better. Because I think there's iron up in this area. We were down here underneath all of it, but I think there's iron in this location here. So if I can combine that, I can make a steel factory in this section over here. So I'll just have to see. All right. Well, let me know if you liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Let me know. You hate what I'm doing or what? Y'all have a great day.